Up until now, you've experienced life, and life has brought pain and traumas. These traumas and pains can be used to facilitate your growth and get to the next level. And I'm going to show you how and why you need to focus on pain so that you can create an amazing future. This will radically shift your whole life if you watch this entire video. Let's get started. Hey superstar, my name is Gavin Stevenson from Wake Up Fulfilled. I'm a subconscious mind specialist, and I help people reprogram their subconscious identity, their subconscious personality, so that they can create the reality that they want automatically. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to heal your past pains and traumas so you can create an amazing future. This is so powerful. Be sure to comment below an affirmation or an affirmation to continually reprogram your subconscious mind with my videos, so you're not just passively watching, but you're actually implementing and taking action. So when it comes to healing your past and healing your traumas, we have to understand this first thing here. Before we begin, actually, we offer a free subconscious mind diagnosis session if you're interested in getting your subconscious mind diagnosed and finding out what's holding you back from getting to the next level in business, in life, overcoming traumas and pains and things like this. You can check that out at neutralityshifting.com. There'll be a link in the description. If you're on Instagram, it'll be up here somewhere, okay? So the first one that we need to look into is that of pay, okay? Pay. So when it comes to pain in our lives, pain, you have to pay. You're paying when it comes to receiving pain. What are you paying? You've got into a situation where you've now experienced pain, and now you're paying for that, right? And you can choose to use the pain that you've now paid for, or you can choose to put it to waste. It's entirely up to you. Now, I know some of you have been through some really hard stuff. Some of you haven't, but we all have experienced pain before. And when we receive that pain, we can either use it or we can waste it. All right? And so we have to understand that we're paying for something when it comes to experiencing pain. So if I get into a relationship and in that relationship it doesn't work out, we break up or we have an argument and it's traumatic, or I get into a narcissistic relationship, whatever it is, I'm now paying for that pain. That pain's a part of who I am. And the way I used to do it is I used to go like, why is that person doing this to me? Right? Externalizing. Now, I don't point the finger, because when you point the finger, 3 fingers point back at you. All right? So what I do now is I say, oh, now I know what a narcissist is. Now I know how to, what can I do to learn how to communicate better in a relationship? How can I become a better man next time? How can I make more money? How can I not make that business mistake again? How can I? You learn lessons. If you choose to, you're paying for it, right? You're paying for it emotionally, mentally, right? You're paying it, and you're holding on to it, and you're pushing it on someone else or whatever it is. But it's like, yo, you paid for it, so you might as well use it to get to that next level in your psychology, your mindset, your mentality, your physiology, your emotional capacity to handle more in the future, your strength, and so much more. Even going into finding more inner peace, more balance, making better decisions next time around. Not based on fear, but based on abundance. You see how that works? So we're paying. And it's important to understand when we've had pains and traumas in the past, we're paying, and we can use that to move forward in the future and be different. Just to add here, you might be in a toxic home or something like this, and that might be very challenging for you to pay for that. And I understand, I get it. But again, you can learn lessons from it and grow above it and navigate it. Because if you're in a narcissistic relationship or a narcissistic family or something like this or whatever it is, right? You can have this ability to navigate these people rather than falling into their trap. See how that works? You have to bring your power back to you, all right? Bring your power back to you and step into a place of power, all right? So pay. Next, all right, is attention. Okay, attention. Pay attention. Okay, you want to pay. Pain requires your attention. If you are not focused or concentrating on your pains, you are carrying around your pains, expecting life to change when you haven't changed yourself. You are a reflection of what's going on in your external world. If you keep on manifesting the same woman or the same man over and over again, the same kind of people in your life, guess what? Pain is manifesting that because you haven't paid attention to it. If it's a cycle in your life showing up over and over and over and over again, maybe your ups and downs with money, you make a lot of money, you lose a lot of money, or continuously being broke, or someone's always trying to steal from you. Guess what? There's some pain on the inside that is manifesting you seeing and experiencing that over and over and over again. It's a cycle that continues to happen until you pay attention. All right? Once you've paid attention and you focus on it and you deal with it, that automatic manifestation, that automatic result will stop happening in your life because you've now shifted the pain into love. We're always taught to avoid pain. Whether it's a man, teaching his son, don't cry, be stronger, toughen up, right? To suppress the pain that this human being is trying to process. Don't cry, right? Man up. With the women, sometimes they're stepping more into a masculine energy and they're not allowing themselves to process any pain. And we see this in our lives where we avoid pain of starting a relationship, avoid pain of starting a business, avoid pain of going and working out. We have all these pains because we've been taught to avoid pain. And when I actually experienced the plant medicine ayahuasca, what they taught is that when you're on the medicine, you want to go into the pain. You want to dive deep into the pain with love. Right? And as you dive deep into the pain with love, it heals it. So you can do things like honoponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And heal the pain. Give it attention. Give it the attention that it needs so that it can heal and leave your being. Give it attention. Pay attention. Next is inside. The external world is not responsible for the pain that you hold in your being. You have to go in for you, nobody else. You go in for you first, and then anything else outside of that is secondary. You want to heal yourself so that you become a greater version of yourself, so that you function and operate on a different vibration, so that you are treating people better, so that you are more happy, more healthy, more vibrant, more inner peace. You have to go inside to do that. Pay attention inside. Don't pay attention outside. The world is distracting you, making you avoid pain with drugs, alcohol, sugar, entertainment. Constant distractions going on all over the place. And then what do you forget? You. You are the universe. This is the best entertainment system in the entire planet. So you want to go inward and entrain yourself to shift pain so that you can become a greater version of yourself. And then you'll have the greatest entertainment of your life because you have this sense of inner peace and calm. And it's like these things on the outer world kind of bore you in a sense, right? Drugs, sugar, partying, drinking alcohol. I don't know if you guys do this stuff, but I'm just like throwing out random stuff right now. We can have so much sort of vibrancy and fulfillment inside. It's absolutely phenomenal. And when you get to that state of energy of being, it's absolutely phenomenal. But you got to get rid of your pains and your traumas, right? You're going to get rid of that stuff. And that's what's going to accelerate you forward, because you're operating on a completely new frequency. And you're like, whoa, oh yes, life feels freaking amazing. Yes. Inside, go inward, focus on your pain. Okay, pay attention inside. Okay, pay attention inside. When? Now. Pay attention inside now. Pain. Pay attention inside now. Comment that below. Pay attention inside now. Pay attention inside now. You're having an argument. Something triggers you. You got some pain. Pay attention inside now. Why am I triggered by this? Why am I triggered by it? What is it? Logically, hey, I'm not supposed to be triggered by this, but why am I triggered by this? Oh, because this, and this happened in the past. This is what I experienced. But does that person communicating with you intentionally want to make you feel bad? Chances are it's a big fat no. Majority of the time, that person that loves you or cares about you, they're not trying to hurt you or harm you. But you're hurt or harmed based on your past and what you've experienced up until now. Sometimes. And so pay attention inside now. You go inside and experience what's going on within your being. And really question why you're triggered. Why you're feeling this way about this particular thing. And heal it. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Pain and trauma is not who you are. I just had a session recently with a client, and within one session, I shifted all of her traumas. Some very heavy traumas. In just one session of working with me. And you know why I can do that? It's because I understand that the mind is not who you are. The mind is like a tool that you can reprogram. Just like a laptop, you can install a program like Adobe or Final Cut Pro or Logic, Pro Tools. I'm naming music ones right now. Photoshop, iMovie Maker, right? All of these things that you can download, these apps that you can download on your computer and install it, you get to program the computer, you get to install stuff on the computer. You can do the same thing with your mind. But the mind is significantly more powerful. And so I understand that I'm separate from the mind. You're separate from your mind. And you have the ability to reconstruct the character that you're playing out right now. Your pain and your trauma is a character that you're playing out right now. It's memory. It's just in your database. On a computer you have a hard drive, you have memory in your computer which stores all the information, all your contacts, or your softwares, or your Word documents stored on your computer, right? In the memory. The same with your traumas and pains. And guess what? On a laptop, you can control delete those memories. That data off your computer, you can delete it. You can scrub the whole hard drive if you wanted to, right? You can do the same thing up in here. You can shift your subconscious patterns, right? Takes time, takes work. And if you're looking for someone to help you one-on-one in shifting your traumas, your pains, things from the past that are holding you back, breakups, divorces, trials and tribulations, money problems, getting to the next level. If you want to shift all that stuff, you want to really break through, we offer a free subconscious mind diagnosis session with my head coach, Jaden Johnson, and he's going to go in, tap into your subconscious mind and find out what's going on in your subconscious mind and what's really holding you back from healing your past so you can create an amazing future. Now, spots do fill up fast, so make sure you go ahead and apply right now. There'll be a link in the description. Go to neutralityshifting.com or click the link in the description and get your free subconscious mind diagnosis session. One of the most powerful tools you can use is the power of Ho'oponopono. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. So you find the pain, the trigger, right? And you sing to it, basically. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. You talk to it. You communicate with it. You give it love. You give it compassion. You give it love. You give it light. And that's what's going to heal it out of your being. You can also use things like emotional freedom technique. EFT. However, if you want to shift that thing instantaneously, again, you can get a free subconscious mind diagnosis session to find out how you can work with me one-on-one and shift your subconscious patterns, just like I did the client that I worked with. Okay, so remember to keep learning, keep growing, keep expanding, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.